Our identity is based on who we believe we are. When it comes to defining ourselves, we can either believe that this is the life we have been born into and just have to make the most of what we've been dealt, or we can look past any limitations and move beyond them, creating an identity that reflects who you want to be. Hi, Robin Plim here from Conscious Being. Today, let's look into the topic of defining who I am. Who am I? Asking this question is the first step to self-awareness. Many do not know who they truly are. They define themselves by using the I am statement as their point of view on self. When they start to ask the who am I question, but they are stepping out of their perceived limitations of the three-dimensional world that they live in. They are looking for something greater than who they currently believe they are. Your awareness, when you tap into it, will allow you to realize that you are capable of being many things at once. They are the roles that you may already be playing: mother, father, sister, brother, daughter, son, teacher, student, male, female, husband, wife, rich, poor, friend, leader. You are also not just your job. It is simply a role you play. The list is endless. Over the course of your life, you will play many roles, some for short periods, others for long or your whole lifetime. You get to change those as often as required. Some of these roles you chose before you came to this lifetime. Others are one you have taken on or have been given to you. You are an infinite being playing these roles in this lifetime. Once you understand that, then the judgment of self-defining labels can fall away and a new openness to possibility comes into place. It is the perception you project, not the limitation you need to accept. When you understand this, you are no longer limited and restricted by labels. They are simply the roles you are playing. Over the course of our lives, we will play many roles. This is how we learn and grow. I am are the two most powerful defining words, for the words that you follow them with will shape who you believe you are. When we use the same words constantly, they become who we believe ourselves to be. We are so much more than the labels we place upon ourselves. The I am statement can be expansive or contractive. When we put a negative after the I am, we restrict our options and we shrink our available awareness. When we place something expansive and open-ended, we open opportunities and energies. We open ourselves to more awareness. When we are told we must choose a label to define ourselves or are given one by others, this places an automatic limitation in our programming, particularly when we are young, wearing an imposed label for the benefit of others. We are given a false sense of who we are and the roles we must choose to play. This is a lie that is accepted as a truth and can lead to a life of feeling that something's not right or not comfortable within yourself. The more labels we give ourselves, the narrower our identity becomes. Why limit the infinite to only a very narrow band? This does not lead to growth, but perpetrates a narrow point of view, a bias, a limitation, and judgment of self. We are everything and we are nothing. We are all and eternal. When we understand this concept, we understand that there are no boundaries or limitations. Everything is possible. We can play whatever role we choose and change as often as we want. We are only limited by our own point of view. So, listen to your self-talk. As soon as you put the word I am in front of any statement, you are defining and limiting yourself as that. I am statements have huge power in shaping who we believe we are, but they can also limit ourselves to a label. If we follow those two words with negative words, then we can restrict who we believe we are, can do, and can be. Let's look at some examples and consider the alternative perspective offered as a way to step out of labeling and defining yourself as nothing more than the limit or box this restricts you to. I am ugly. This is a judgment that you or your others have placed on you. It keeps you stuck. That is all you will ever be. Who says? Is it even true? I am afraid. This is an emotion. I feel fear would be a better statement because you are not the emotion. You are simply feeling it. I am stupid. Limiting belief or label that has been adopted as a way of defining yourself, usually given to yourself by someone else or when comparing yourself to others. It's simply a judgment call by others or yourself. We can all do and say stupid things, but it does not define us. I am a doctor. This is a role or job that you play. You are not the job. It is what you do. The job does not define who you are or gives you your value. Change the wording to I work as a doctor. You will be amazed at how often you hear yourself or others using those two little words. By dropping the limitation or judgments of yourself and changing them to positive characteristics and aspects, you will notice how different your energy will feel. You are an infinite being having an earth experience. Time to let go of labels and limitations that you or others impose on you. Change your thinking and create the reality that you want. Remember, you get to choose. So I hope you've enjoyed today's topic and it's given you something to think about. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next topic. Thanks.